Hey, Arcturus here. Today we're reviewing the Hoth AT-ST Lego set 75322, 586 pieces, 3 minifigures. It's a pretty fun build. It's a fair bit taller than I expected, if I'm being honest. Decent sized legs, has a rotatable head, or top of the AT-ST that rotates by this knob here on the back. Can go 360 rotation. Has 2 spring launchers here. One on either side of this main blaster gun. Has an openable cockpit where you could stick a minifigure, although he would just have to kind of set in there like so. Doesn't really hook in by studs. Also openable by this hatch instead of by the main. Now that's not closing entirely correctly because I did give him the pistol. These side pieces don't open, of course. It's a smaller set, but you can obviously distort it a little bit if you push in the wrong spot, but it doesn't, like, it's very easy to put it back. Some back detail, the printed fan pieces, no stickers in the set, which is nice, always a plus, at least for me. And then these are what are used to actually launch the studs, these 2 pieces here in the back. And then likewise, so just press it and they fire, which is a nice little touch, otherwise it'd be very hard to launch those. So on to the other figures that come in this set. Also comes with a scout droid, I believe these are, or an assassin. I don't think these are assassin droids. I believe these are like recon droids, if I recall correctly. Nice little build, a little fiddly. Lots of very small pieces going together, but turns out quite nicely. Comes a little piece of white brick, stud plate to represent Hoth, and it has this nice clear stand so that when it's out, it looks more like it's floating. So we'll slide him back a little bit, and this is rotatable as well. I should have mentioned earlier. Couple different pieces, a free arm, an arm with a gun. There is an extra gun you could put in one of these if you didn't want to have it have this like tool wrench or this other grabber arm. Also comes with a Hoth Rebel Trooper white backpack. Cap can have the eye protection either lifted up onto the forehead, or the top of the helmet, I should say, or here over the face. More like that. I prefer it with the top, since prefer it more in this way. Comes with a blaster, smaller blaster rifle, and a backpack. Also has 2-sided face printing, so kind of glaring and then smirking. And then does also come with back printing here, although that is normally hidden by the backpack, of course. So it's one of those where if you go with a minifigure without the backpack, it would be very nice because then there's back printing. But if you are using the backpack, it's kind of pointless to have the back printing. But you could build it however you want. No leg printing, of course, just the white pants, white arm sleeves, gray hands for gloves, since it is supposed to be on Hoth. Have a AT-ST pilot, and I'm not actually sure how this magnifying or view range finder is supposed to go because I can't get it to line up. But also comes with a pistol, helmet. These are printed on these eye shields, and there's no adjusting them, but Also has two faces for him, one with just a smirk, the other with a glare. Some front printing, slide these out of the way, with some pouches and a suit. And then this one has leg printing, kind of giving the pants some texture there. Also has back printing. Helmet fits quite easily. Extends far enough you don't really see, unless you hold it at an angle, you're not really going to see the head from underneath it, which is quite nice. Some of the TIE Fighter pilot, you could still see the back of the head just holding it like this. So it's nice that it extends further down than that one did. And then it also comes with Chewbacca's gun as a stud launcher. Not the best camera work, I will admit, but I'm trying not to lose pieces in this room. Be a pain to find them. Chewbacca. Got some leg printing, which is important on Chewbacca. Some back texture with his bandolier. And some nice texture on the face. No arm printing, but kind of nice. And then the torso, if you take the Chewbacca head off, there's no actual headpiece and no printing on the chest piece either. But since it is supposed to be Chewbacca, that's not really a big deal, because you should have the molded headpiece on, which is actually quite nice. Very nice molded headpiece there. Overall, it was a fun set to build. Very fun. Some smaller pieces, especially with this recon droid. But still, overall, very nice. Fun little set, especially for $50. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent. Pretty decent detail. It'd be nice if there was more plating on the leg, but I suspect, so you didn't really quite see all the Technic studs. But I suspect that would also up the price point considerably, which, is also, a factor in this. So, anyway, that was the Hoth AT-ST. If you liked this video and would like to see more, hit the subscribe button and drop a comment below and leave a like on this video. Have a great day.